All right. Thank you for joining us today to learn more about the Quad Cities corporate games. As an employee of a participating company, this presentation is designed to give you more information on what the corporate games is all about and how to get involved to help your company seize the cup. So the Corridor Corporate Games is a company competition that offers a variety of sports and events throughout the Quad Cities area on both sides of the river, mostly during the months of June and July. Your employer paid a fee to participate in the corporate games, so all of these activities are offered for free to employees, interns, and company retirees. There's a wide variety of sports and events, including competitive, non-competitive, team, and individual. There are community-based opportunities, as well as events you can do right from your desk or virtually. Nearly everything has a point system attached, where companies can accumulate points through employee participation and placing in competitive events to compete with other companies participating in the corporate games. To view the full list of events being held this summer, you can go to the link there on the screen, qccorporategames.org/events. While we won't discuss every opportunity that is part of the corporate games, we will talk about a couple of the unique events. And the Blood Donation Challenge is one of our community-based events and partners with the Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center to increase blood donations during the summer at a time when the blood supply is generally lower. This challenge doesn't award participation points, but it is instead a completely separate award. It's a great opportunity for companies that shows a commitment to the community and another chance to win an award. This challenge begins on May 1st and allows participants to donate twice during the corporate games. Companies can host a blood drive on site, and everyone, employees or not, can participate to earn credit for the company, or employees can also go to a Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center location to donate and earn credit for your company. As mentioned earlier, there are several activities that can be done virtually. The Live Healthy Iowa Burst Your Thirst Challenge is a unique corporate games opportunity designed to encourage hydration during the summer months. Participants use Live Healthy Iowa's online platform to record water intake as well as activity. To help your company earn points, you must record at least once a week for 5 of the 6 weeks of the challenge, and participants will receive a water bottle to assist with recording hydration. This is a team activity, so employees need to form teams of 2 to 10 people. Registration begins in May, but you can show your interest in participating in Burst Your Thirst through your Corporate Games Manager account. We'll show you how to do this later in the presentation. Your company administrators will provide further information on how to form your teams and register for Burst Your Thirst at no cost. And events like Burst Your Thirst Challenge and all of our events, again, you can find them on the events pages, and there's more information there for each of the events. Another way you can participate in the corporate games is to volunteer at one of the corporate games events. Volunteers are vital to the success of the corporate games, and our needs consist of tasks such as participant check-in at corporate games events or assisting with results. No spots require any special knowledge and can be easily trained on site. Because volunteering is so important to the corporate games, volunteer points are worth more than participation points. Your company may have agreed to provide volunteers prior to the start of the games. Each company that agrees to provide volunteers has a set number of required spots to fill, and additional spots may become available that companies can then claim. Volunteer spots can be filled by an employee, but also family and friends 16 years or older. Volunteering has become a very popular piece of the corporate games, and if you're interested in serving as a volunteer for your company, you can show your interest when setting up your account in Corporate Games Manager. While we're talking about volunteering, I do want to mention that the Corporate Games does have a charity partner, the Children's Therapy Center of the Quad Cities. A portion of all company entry fees is donated to CTC for general use. So employees will check in at each event that you attend, and that includes virtual events as well. This allows us to confirm that you have agreed to the Corporate Games liability waiver, as well as assist us in reporting attendance at all of our events. For events like the fitness walk and yoga, for example, a check-in is necessary to earn company points. Our check-in system is online and mobile, and you will have a couple of different ways that you can check in. You may check in on one of the devices that is provided at the check-in table, or you can scan a QR code using your phone, which you need to have location services enabled for this. But this QR code will be displayed at the check-in location to each of our events. For the virtual events, a link will be provided on the specific event webpage on our website that allows you to view the QR code and check in. There will also be a link for those without a smartphone. As long as you have a current Corporate Games Manager account and have agreed to the online waiver, check-in is easy and quick. At the end of this presentation, again, we'll show you how to set up your account and agree to that waiver in Corporate Games Manager. So we do have some communications that are part of the corporate games. Each Monday, we'll send out an update email to all of the participants of the games. This email has a recap of the previous week's events, details and reminders for the upcoming week, and the company leaderboard, which is always popular to look at. The weekly email will be also posted in the news section in Corporate Games Manager on your dashboard in case you want to view the email again or pass it on to your coworkers that might not be receiving it. Of course, there are awards in the corporate games. Competitive events, we have gold, silver, bronze medals awarded to the top 3 places in each division of each competitive sport and event. And we also have company awards. The points earned for the company awards come from each of the events, and it's a cumulative thing throughout the summer. Companies compete in divisions with other companies of similar size, and after every event, the company leaderboard is updated online, allowing you to follow along and see how your company is doing. We also list the top 3 companies in each division in those weekly update emails with a link to see the full leaderboard. At the end of July, the final standings are released, and the top companies in each division will receive a trophy in recognition of their accomplishments at the Quad Cities Corporate Games Award ceremony. The champion in each division will also receive the coveted Corporate Games Cup, which you can see in the picture there, which is a traveling trophy that can be displayed through the next Corporate Games. We also offer additional awards for each company division. As mentioned before, we have the Blood Donation Challenge, and the top blood donating companies in each division will receive an award for the Blood Donation Challenge. We also recognize companies in each division with the most volunteer points with our Volunteer Award. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about the Corporate Games website, and then we'll get into Corporate Games Manager and how to declare interest to participate in the corporate games. So the Corporate Games website, qccorporategames.org, is an important piece to participate in the games. The website contains critical information on every event, as well as the Corporate Games Manager software that allows you to declare interest for events and interact with your company administrator. In most cases, the website can answer any questions that you may have for an event. So as mentioned earlier, we have the different event pages, and here's an example, a screenshot of what an event page looks like. From time, location, when the schedule will be available for an event, the approximate time needed to participate. The event pages were designed to answer the common questions that we've received over the years. Each event has its own page on the website. Just hover over or click on the event button on the home page to locate the event pages. And as we mentioned before, Corporate Games Manager is an important piece of the games as well. It is built into the Corporate Games website and is the backbone for the organizational side of the games, both for our staff and for your company administrators. In Corporate Games Manager, you can declare interest for your events. You can say that you're interested in volunteering. You can see if you've been selected to participate in a team event, view news from the corporate games staff or company administrators, as well as contact your company admin if you have questions. Corporate Games Manager also sends email alerts if you are selected to a team sport or a volunteer spot. You can also, in Corporate Games Manager, as you declare interest for events, you can say if you'd like to help be a sport captain, maybe lead one of those team sports. So using Corporate Games Manager is very simple. We've included a short tutorial on our website that shows you how to set up an account. It's got screenshots in it as well. You can see there on the home page, we have you can see it highlighted. That's where you want to go take a look, and it'll give you some directions. To set up your account or access your Corporate Games Manager dashboard, click on the dashboard button in the upper right corner of the website. Again, on the screenshot, you can see it up in the upper right, it says dashboard. If you are a new user, be sure that you know your company code. That's really important. This is what attaches your account to the correct company. So your company administrator does have that code. If you're unable to get that code from your admin, please contact our staff at info@qccorporategames.org and we can help you out. So whether you are new to corporate games or a returning user, you'll need to review your account settings and then agree to the Corporate Games waiver to access your account. Gender and date of birth are necessary to show you age and gender specific events that you're eligible to participate in. And this screen is also where you'll confirm interest in volunteering for your company. So you can see there on the screen, we ask for some basic information. That company code is mentioned earlier, and then we have a little box where you can say yes or no to being interested in volunteering. Doesn't commit you to volunteering, but at least lets your company admin know that you have an interest. Once you've agreed to the waiver on the screen after this, you just can read through it and hit I agree. Then you'll have full access to Corporate Games Manager and be able to check in and participate in any Corporate Games event. So that concludes today's presentation. If you have questions, please reach out to your company administrator, or you can reach out to our staff as well at info@qccorporategames.org. Thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you this summer.